I got a package in the mail. I think it's car parts. I've been ordering a few things that I've been missing to finish up the project. And I think I know what this is because it's from my friend who is a Plymouth enthusiast in Pennsylvania. Look at that original NOS box. Here it is. Look at that. Beautiful. It's an NOS rear view mirror. Hi. This week you're not going to see a lot of visible progress because most of what I did was to order a few missing pieces, send some things out to be plated. I sent the windshield wiper motor, the vacuum motor, to be rebuilt. I found out that it was disintegrated on the inside. And just looking for the bits and pieces that are necessary to make the final assembly can sometimes take quite a bit of time. I did get the gas tank installed. In fact, most of today's video is going to be about the gas tank and the installation. This week I want to walk you through the restored gas tank to show you the different parts and ask you a couple of questions also. I'm going to start up here with the gas cap. And this is a replacement gas cap. And I was told that the original gas cap was larger. You can see the difference between those two. I'm told that this one is an original and this one is a reproduction. And I was wondering if anybody knows whether the original gas cap was indeed larger like this, and this is an original gas cap. I want to use whichever one is correct. Going down, you then have the grommet where the filler tank or hose goes through the fender, and then the connection here to the actual gas tank. The gas tank is 17 gallons. And it had quite a bit of fuel that had dried in there. So I was going to go through the process of cleaning the tank and coating the inside and looked into doing that. But I took it to my radiator shop, had it boiled out, and for just a few dollars, less than I could actually do it for myself by buying the materials, he had everything there and he coated the inside of the tank and sealed it and then cleaned out all of the vents and everything that were clogged. So the tank should be ready to go and connect directly to the fuel line. So then once that was done, boiled out, painted it the black color, and went to the rubber company once again, got the insulators and the shims cut out of rubber, 16th inch, quarter inch, and got those all ready to go. And then also the old fuel tank gauge, the fuel sending that shows how much fuel is in the tank, was not working. I looked into getting an NOS or an original one, and the cost was really high. Plus, it has a cork float on it, and anybody that's familiar with cork floats knows that if you don't seal them from time to time, they get filled up and saturated, and then the gauge quits working anyway. So I just decided, for a variety of reasons, to go ahead with a reproduction one. You don't ever see it anyway. It's down under the car. And it goes inside the tank. And then, of course, as the fuel level is high, this floats up. And as it goes down, and then it sends a signal to the fuel gauge showing how much fuel is in the tank. So that goes in here like here. And there's some screws that attach it. And then the wires that go up to the fuel gauge attach right here. So that's that part of it. Now, as far as what hangs it, it hangs to the bottom of the car here, and then it has this threaded rod that comes up through the trunk floor. Now, this rod is actually held into the trunk by this special sleeve nut, which is threaded on the inside of this sleeve. And then, if you imagine the trunk floor is right here, this screws on, and then as the tighter you screw it down, it cinches this up so that the tank is pulled up tight against the bottom of the trunk floor. And of course the shims hold it at the right distance and from the brackets and from the floor. Now, when I took it apart, this was the original sleeve nut, and it was so rusted because you saw the pictures of the rusted floor in the trunk. This was so rusted, even after soaking it in a PV blaster and liquid wrench and whatever for several days, it just would not come loose. And so as I turned it, it twisted this piece off right here on the strap. So I was able to actually go online with a part number and find another strap that matched perfectly and painted it up. And somebody from the Plymouth Club actually was remanufacturing, I don't know if they're still available, they were for quite a while, was remanufacturing these sleeve bolts. So everything should go together, you know, really nicely. Once again, I appreciate the questions and the comments that were posted on YouTube and on the bulletin boards, on the forums. And I will be answering those next week. I don't want to make this video go on too long this time. So until we meet again, I'll see you on the road.